You've probably felt it, a constant pressure to do more, be more, and achieve more. It's that voice in your head telling you to push harder, stay up later, and sacrifice more of your time, energy, and peace in the hope that one day all that effort will finally pay off. You feel exhausted, drained, and overwhelmed, yet the success you're chasing seems further away than ever. You've tried every productivity hack, every self-help strategy, but it just feels like a never-ending grind. But what if I told you that there's an ancient philosophy that flips this entire mindset on its head? A secret that shows you how to achieve more by doing less. This isn't some modern gimmick. It's rooted in the 2,500-year-old wisdom of Taoism. It's called Wu Wei, which literally means non-action or effortless action. This idea challenges everything we've been taught about success, especially in a world that glorifies hustle culture. But here's the truth. The more you force, the more you struggle. The harder you push, the more resistance you create. Taoism teaches us that the most effective way to move forward is by aligning with the natural flow of life, not by fighting against it. Let's get real for a moment. How many times have you found yourself stuck in a situation where, no matter how much effort you put in, things just didn't go your way? Maybe it was a project at work, a personal goal, or even a relationship. The harder you tried, the worse it seemed to get. That's because you were swimming against the current. You were trying to control things that are, by their nature, uncontrollable. This is where the Taoist concept of Wu Wei comes in. Wu Wei doesn't mean sitting around doing nothing. It means taking action that's in harmony with the situation. It's about doing what needs to be done, but in a way that feels natural and effortless. It's like the flow of water. Water doesn't force its way through obstacles. It flows around them. And yet, over time, water can carve through mountains. That's the power of Wu Wei. By doing less, but doing it wisely, you can achieve far more than if you try to force your way through every challenge. Think of those moments when you've been at your best, whether it was solving a problem, creating something, or even just enjoying life. Chances are, it didn't feel like hard work. You were in the zone, fully present, and everything seemed to flow effortlessly. That's the essence of Taoism. When you stop trying to control everything and allow life to unfold, you'll often find that things begin to fall into place naturally. But the more you try to force outcomes, the more stress and resistance you create. This doesn't mean being passive. It means being smart with your energy. It's about recognizing when to act and when to step back. It's about trusting that sometimes doing less can actually lead to greater results. Take a moment and think about the areas of your life where you feel stuck. Are you trying to control the outcome too much? Are you holding on too tightly to how you think things should be? Taoism teaches that by letting go of rigid expectations, you open yourself up to better possibilities. The universe has a way of working things out when you allow it to. Instead of pushing against obstacles, learn to flow with them. This doesn't mean giving up on your goals. It means being flexible in how you achieve them. When you stop fighting against the current and start moving with it, you'll find that things often work out in ways you couldn't have planned. This Taoist principle of effortless action can be applied to all areas of your life, whether it's your career, relationships, or personal growth. In your career, for example, instead of overloading yourself with endless tasks and stress, focus on doing what truly matters. Prioritize actions that have the most impact and let go of the need to micromanage every detail. In relationships, instead of trying to control how others behave or constantly worrying about how things will turn out, trust the flow of connection. Be present, listen, and allow the relationship to evolve naturally. Even in personal growth, instead of forcing yourself into strict routines that feel like a chore, adopt habits that come naturally to you, that feel like a part of who you are rather than something you're imposing on yourself. The beauty of this philosophy is that it's not just about doing less, it's about doing better. It's about focusing your energy on what really matters, letting go of the rest, and trusting that things will work out as they should. When you stop trying to control everything, you free up mental space and energy for the things that actually move you forward. You'll find yourself being more creative, more productive, and more at peace. So, how do you start practicing Wu Wei in your own life? Begin by noticing where you're pushing too hard. Where are you trying to control outcomes that are beyond your control? Once you've identified these areas, take a step back. Ask yourself, what would happen if I let go of the need to control this situation? What if I trusted that things would work out? You might be surprised by how quickly things begin to shift when you release your grip. Focus on what you can control, your actions, your mindset, and let go of the rest. You'll find that when you stop trying to force everything, you make room for better opportunities, solutions, and outcomes to naturally arise. The Taoist secret to achieving more by doing less isn't about being lazy or passive. It's about being smart with your energy. It's about knowing when to act and when to let go. It's about trusting that life has its own flow and that by aligning with it, you can accomplish great things without burning yourself out. So the next time you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, ask yourself, am I forcing this? What would happen if I stepped back and let things unfold? You might be amazed by the results. Now, if this message resonates with you, if you're tired of pushing yourself to the brink and want to learn more about how ancient Taoist wisdom can transform your life, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join our growing community of people who are learning to achieve more by doing less and discover how to live with more peace, more success, and less stress. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Together, we can spread the wisdom of Taoism and learn to live more effortlessly